Hello Gemini, and welcome to your Coffee Cup and Gemstone combination reading for the month of October 2017. Now, my ears are severely blocked and I have kind of a swelling on the neck and that, so I've been fighting a cold and this hasn't been going away, but I don't know if I'm going to be yelling or how loud my tone is, so I apologize for that because I can't hear myself. So I just want to mention that. So let's get into your reading. Okay, the rune that you came with is Manos, but it is in the reverse position, okay? And it's interesting where it fell. When Manos is in reverse, Manos is really the higher self, okay? Dealing with society, intellect, moving forward in some ways, connecting to the higher self. Having some clarity, moving forward in the direction. But when it's in reverse, yes, it could mean a lack of sense of self. Okay, maybe you felt like you've been lost lately. It could be going against your own nature or going against your own usual ways. Sometimes it is unclear in thinking. There could be sometimes impulsive actions here. It could be, you're disconnected or not radical, but sometimes having opposing sense of views with others, okay? So that's the energy, and we're seeing that because it's collective here, where it fell and aligned. So that is the rune that came through. Now, we are seeing here lots of thoughts, lots of intellectual movement, okay? Love is definitely coming into focus here. Close ones, people that are close to you, all relationships, family, even a personal relationship. There can be a cycle that continues, though, that needs to be cleared. For some it will be, but there is a chance it'll be cleared. Again, you're multitasking a lot, okay? It's been a rough journey trying to keep up with things that you maybe made commitments with, things like that. So it's been really rough. There are going to be changes with partnerships, with money, the way you make money, making some of those adjustments, even in matters of the heart. Okay, so a relationship, a very important one, either could be work or friend or a job or a personal relationship. There is definitely changes. There is some negative energy here. You do have some towers. You have some stones that are in reverse here. Okay, your hopes, dreams, and fears, they're all showing up here and moving towards them. But also for some, there can be a travel is coming up and it's long distance. Okay, but there's really a focus on the future and clearing things away and adjusting some areas in your life, okay? And again, using your intuition, okay? And changes with people in your life and work. You're going to be seeing an ethical side to things or in a situation, and you won't go against what you feel is right or moral or your belief, okay? Just to make others happy or to appease to them, or just to please a crowd, hence Manos right up here, okay? Which can denote outcasting or going against the crowd, okay? Your path that you see a clear path, okay? You feel it's clear and you're not going to sway from it. For most, you're right. For some, again, hence Manos up here, that can denote unclear thinking and maybe irrational actions, okay? So maybe there's something you need to adjust there or compromise. Lots of intellectual movement is coming through, and a lot a lot of intellectual movement, okay? And a lot to others on that point, okay? So, lots of thoughts, lots of ideas, and there's definitely movement coming through. That's the best way I think I can describe that. All right. There's going to be people coming to you okay, with their problems, and they're looking to you for some answers. All right, so we see that coming through too. They're definitely going to be coming to you and looking for some answers from you. I do see some flirtatious energy. Okay, that's looking good. Or for others, it's just social fun. Okay, now some of you could be pursuing a, how do I say this? Pursuing a long shot. Okay, because this is in reverse too again. So you could be pursuing a long shot with a person or a situation, but that person or situation is not reciprocating. Okay, that is a message that came through for some. You may be a bit inflexible. All right, we're seeing that energy with the reverse stones too. Or stubborn because you feel justified in a situation and you don't want to succumb to any other person or others' way of thinking. Okay, so that is one thing. You're setting your mind there. But adjusting your outlook because of a different view helps produce better results is showing though. You're going to be seeing clearer into the future. You're going to be more future oriented. You're going to be seeing clearer, and you're going to be knowing you have that, you have interesting and great options coming in, okay? Because it's aligning with the dreams, hopes in the future. So that's really looking good. For some, I am seeing that you may be moving overseas or preparations to move overseas. For some, you may be prepping or long distance travel coming through too. Okay, we are seeing some secrets could be revealed too. So that's showing up, or some unexpected surprise. You know, you hear something, it's like, oh. So that energy we're seeing there too. Okay, so let's see the card that comes up. Nature. Lovely. Okay. Very important card. Okay, because when this shows up, as every card does, there's always that special meaning for each. And this is really saying connecting with nature is very important now for you. It can mean a need to recharge, okay? All the chakras and enabling them to thrive and remain healthy. So nature does that to us. You know, we are so into like technology this day, quick paced lifestyle, culture, work, and things like that. And connection with nature has really eroded for most of us, you know? So that's the feeling I'm getting there. And yes, it, you know, it's Mother Nature that provides us with so many gifts, okay? So it's a call for serenity, balance, de-stressing, and even healing, okay? So really incorporate that a little, because we're seeing that energy right away. I saw that too. Maybe you've been really trying to do a lot, multitask, a lack of follow through because you put a lot on your plate. And then, you know, that looks bad at the end too. So really connecting with nature is coming through, very important for you guys this month. All right. Now let's start with the coffee cup. Okay, you know, there's a lot. Again, it's very scattered energy. But what I'm seeing here is promoting your interests, but also promoting the interests of those close to you is very important this month, okay? Strengthening bonds of affection, love. Pay attention more to maybe children. You have some youthful energy here, children in your life. And, you know, your executive abilities. So that is coming in focus. And we are seeing heavy focus here on love too. Okay, so that really showed up. Yeah, love is definitely in focus, the energy of it. Doing things with love, okay? That's very important. Also, I'm seeing, you know, fun, playfulness, enjoyment is also coming through. And you should be. Go connect with nature a little. Go do recreational stuff. Self-expression and great creative energy is coming in, okay? I really do like that. Now, there can be some sudden decisions or changes and a sense of liberation, freeing yourself from something, okay? Maybe that you've been hanging on, so that's really coming through. And that can happen. And that moving things to an exciting level, okay? So we do see that energy. Now, pressure can build in these areas and bring a little bit resistance. And even some secrets can be revealed, okay? So we are seeing that. You know, some of you may have to deal with some family members or people close to you, okay? Home and family coming up. Assertive family members is the best one I can say. Or things that need to get done around your home, okay? So you may need to do things around your home. Maybe you neglected your house cleaning. I don't know, but that's what's showing up too. Watch not to be critical of others, okay? That does show up there too. Just got a lot. More empowerment is showing up here, okay? You're feeling more empowered. There is sense of things coming together, unity, harmony coming in, okay? So we are seeing that. Now, a particular relationship can be confusing and it becomes a little straining. But with that, and with that challenge, it leads to better things. So whatever happens, either a breakup or you know, you can mutually blend your energies. Either way, you know, it's different. It's a general reading, but it does lead to better things. Now, coming in, really, I see health and well-being is really in focus. Your work, actually your everyday responsibilities is really showing up, and a focus to make needed improvements in those areas, okay? So really need to make some improvements there. A lot more creative energies coming through too. I like that. And there's youthful energy here. So happiness, especially with children or younger people in your life. There's a sense of youthfulness, or even if you enjoy yourself in nature, playfulness. And people close to you, okay? You really become more and more passionate, okay? We're seeing a lot of passion here about what you love and what you want. Now, you may have some opposition to that, okay? Some may be opposing it, but the best thing is, again, this is like a scale too. You need to balance and compromise. They're the key words in love, matters of the heart, and alleviation, okay? So those are the things that came through. And travel eventually is coming through too, or moving long distance for some. That did specifically come up for some of you. Yeah. All right. Now let's see the plate. Oops. Okay, there is still a process going on with some stuff. Okay, we're seeing you're still trying to adjust or multitask, okay? We're really seeing that a lot of scatter energy. And stubbornly holding your ground in some areas, okay? But for some, it's advisable, again, to let go of that. I've been seeing that reoccurring energy with Geminis a lot, okay? That I do see. You know, again, be very careful. Don't make promises you can't keep. You know, don't fail to be loyal or dependable, okay? So promise what you can. If you make a promise, keep it, in other words, okay? Because then there's consequences. There really are consequences that come through. It's not good. Everything we do is a consequence. And it doesn't mean that you're a liar. It doesn't mean that you don't want to do things. Again, I'm seeing it's not that. It's just, you know, don't appease people or a person or whatever. Or, yes, you promised this. Like, just say you can't spend time with your kids, for example. You promised to take them to this great adventure. And you keep emphasizing that, and then the day comes and it's like, oh, I can't, or you switch it, or you know what I mean? If you make that promise, you gotta stick to it. You've got to adjust something then, you know? So that's what I'm saying. And it's not that you don't want to, but something just pops up. So kind of then re-evaluate your situations, or look, a plan, a schedule, and then you see, wait, I can't promise this because I have things happening on call, or situations that could come up and rise any minute. So you have to kind of make good judgment calls is the best way I could see this, say that, okay? Slow down pressing, and pursuing too much of a good time or a good thing too, okay? So we see a lot of passionate energy here. Do take a leap of faith. That is good in some areas, but avoid unnecessary risk, okay? If it's not necessary, don't take any unnecessary risks, correlating again maybe with what we're saying here. Yeah, passion, pleasure is showing up on the plate. Your free time, okay? We're seeing that too. Also, you may be picking up hobbies or engaging more in hobbies, okay? So we're seeing that too. I like that. That's good. Very creative, okay? Another message is use your talents, okay? Very creative and very talented. Love is definitely in focus. We're seeing that it's forming a heart in overall. So love is in focus, romance for some too. But I do see freedom. There's a sense of freeing yourself, okay? Freeing yourself, freedom is coming through. Liberate yourself and say, yes, whatever it is that you need to. Each one of you know what that is. Also taking more of a leadership role, but make sure again that you keep your promises. So you may be asked to take some kind of leadership role, or you start that new beginning and you place yourself there and you start leading forward. Youthful energy is showing up, so children are in focus too. Youthful energy, focus on it for some, enjoying time with kids, things like that. So again, just make those readjustments. But anyway, so that's what showed up in there. And let's see what the animal spirit card says. You got antelope, decisiveness. Okay, make a decision and take appropriate actions. Okay, well, this really correlates. All right, so when we see the antelope, I'm just going to say it. Don't be wishy-washy, okay? Don't make promises you can't keep. So if you commit, then you commit, okay? If you run, you run. If you sit, you sit. If you say yes, it's yes. If you say no, then it's no, okay? It's very imperative, okay? But yeah, I mean, it's true. It's not the time for, debates, discussions, excuses. Even if you decide to do nothing, then it's nothing, okay? So, you can't do nothing, That's it. Just stick with what you say. I mean, let's face it now, okay? How many times have you found yourself in these situations, okay? Really. Be honest with yourself. So you come to a point in life now where it's imperative that your choices, your promises are based on combined will of spirit, instinct, your intuition, and reasonable choice and thought, okay? So really, with the antelope, it denotes vigilance, action, okay, speed, also sacrifice. If you have to give something up to be able to balance things of that, then do it, okay? So that's what the messages that come through with antelope. And connect to nature. It brings serenity. It balances out your chakras too, okay? So those are important messages that came through. All right, so now I'm going to pull the tarot cards and see what other messages we get there. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. And the 5 of Cups. Okay, so you have the 3 of Pentacles. So again, this is talks, focus on communications. This is sometimes interviews. Communications are very important. This is also dealing with business. Ace of Pentacles, this is growth. Okay, this is definitely some kind of growth and a new beginning. It's a 1. You have the Hangman. Again, here, these are major decisions. And maybe even sacrifices, as we saw with the antelope here. So think through things, okay? Slow it down, think through before you make any kind of changes or any movements or running any risk of unnecessary risk, as we saw too. But these are major decisions coming through, and a time to slow it down and think through. Five of Cups, again, yeah, think through, because, you know, this is sometimes feeling some kind of loss, regret. There are changes. So when we see fives too, because we do the numerology in this too. So when you see the fives, there are things that maybe you are hanging on, carefully think of and let go of. And you're not seeing those two cups there. You know, this is the quintessential card of crying over spilt milk. Okay, so that's what came through. So when we're looking at all of this combined, I'm seeing definitely you're going to be closing up a cycle, wrapping up things, okay? Because you're coming into a new beginning, okay? Some will wrap up, let's see. Yeah, some of you will wrap up what was once a major relationship, is what I'm feeling, okay, in your life, or work, or job, or career. So some of you, you know, maybe it was something that, whatever you were focused on, okay, but you're going to wrap up something that was a major relationship in your life, okay, because there is a sense it's going to be like, what's the word I'm trying to say? Irreconcilable differences. Okay, that's the best way I could say it. Whether it's personal or professional. So I'm saying that. Okay, some of you may be not being able to blend your energies. Okay, so I see those goodbyes coming through. Now, if some of you just can't do it yet, you don't have the, you know, you're just still thinking about it, that the best thing for me here, what I feel to say to you, is do it before the end of the month, okay? Because you end with the Five of Cups here. So do it best before the end of the month. Wrap it up, whatever it is. The energies don't blend. It's time to say goodbye, whether it was work, project, a person, some kind of relationship you had that was very important, okay? For most, I do see a lively month and mostly happy with relationships and close ones or work, okay? But compromise is definitely needed, okay? You got the Three of Pentacles here. Definitely try to balance out things. There is some kind of compromise that needs to be done. And talks. And others are more willing to meet you at least halfway, okay? So that's one thing that came through there too. Okay, so now let's look at the romance cards for the single Geminis first. You got, oh my God, why the cards sway? All right. You got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Ha! Nature. Going right back to there. Okay? Now the next card you get is you deserve love. You are lovable. Okay. So, you know, really try to, this really came into focus, really connect to nature, retreat, collect yourself, know you deserve love, know that love should be a priority in your life. Everything you do, you should be doing with love. Okay, so that is the message that came through for the singles. And for the coupled, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Wow. And the second one, you got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Wow, love, love, love. You do have a heavy focus on love too this month, okay? So, yeah, romance. So the couples, you know, romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So really try to maybe bond deeper. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Incorporate more romance. Maybe there's more romance coming in. When we're looking at this overall, retreat, again, connect to nature, all right? Any decisions and that promises you make, we go back to the antelope and the rest of the entire reading, all right? You deserve love. Love is very important, okay? Romance, romantic feelings. Add some more romance and spark and excitement to your love life. True love, okay? This is the romance of a lifetime. And finding your true love, you know. So really it's kind of a romantic type of energy coming through too, okay? Well, Gemini, that was your reading for the month ahead of October 2017. and check out your weekly readings for additional messages and how the month flows. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful month. Looks like love is there. Just do what you say. That's one thing that came through too. Connect to nature, definitely. And yeah, I'll catch you in the weeklies. Until then, all the best and bye for now.